So here I am fast painting this little kitchen island, and I wanted to say, before I start to talk about how I'm painting it and what products I'm using, I wanted to say that I've lightly sanded it with a 150 grit sandpaper, and then I've thoroughly cleaned it with my shop vac, and I scrubbed it down. I've also removed the caster wheels. You can see it looks a little wonky sitting there. And I've removed the caster wheels. They were broken and they have to be replaced. So after cleaning and prepping the piece completely, I mixed up some Miss Mustard Seed milk paint in her black. It's called Typewriter. I love this black paint. And I'm using a zebra round brush. It's nice and small, and I can get into all the little nooks and crannies very easily. So as you're using the paint, you have to constantly stir it, and I use the bristles of my brush to do that. And I'm also very careful when I'm painting, especially all those slats, that the paint is not running underneath and creating drips. I'm only getting a little bit of paint on my paintbrush. And you'll notice too that I stir every so often with the bristles of the brush to keep that paint mixed up. I go over the entire piece with one coat, and I did have to go back and do a second coat of paint. And in a few spots, I had to do a touch-up of almost a third coat. So not really a full coat, just spots here and there. The paint covers beautifully. I love milk paint, excuse me. The thinness of the paint just really makes it manageable. And it just goes on so nice and smooth. And the zebra round brush worked perfectly in all the small areas, but also on the larger areas like the legs and the apron of the kitchen island. The top of the kitchen island is a butcher block, and my husband has run that through the planer and cleaned it up completely. So I'm really satisfied with how this project turned out. I did do some light distressing when it was completely painted, and I gave it a good coat of General Finishes High Performance in Flat to seal the piece. It's going to be in the kitchen, and it's going to get a lot of cleaning and a lot of use by our client. So thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it.